so our rice is cooked. Everything is ready to go, and we got all set up with everything in place to roll sushi. So I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show all of you how to roll in 3 different ways. Now, it doesn't matter what ingredients you use for each one of these methods. There's just 3 different ways to do it. And I like to vary it up when I do a lot of sushi for guests. I'll do some this way, some that way, some this way, just to make it visually interesting, to make them look different. The first one we're going to roll is a standard sushi roll. So go ahead and take 1 piece of nori and place it on the mat, shiny side down. Perfect. Now dip your fingertips in a little bit of that water. That's just cold tap water. And get a nice handful of that rice, and we're going to lay it down in a row from one side to the other, right in the middle of that piece of seaweed there. Right. There you go.
Is that good?
That's good. You might want a little bit more on that left side there.
Left side.
Yeah, but that's good. I like what you're thinking. Less is more. Most people add way too much rice in the beginning and can't ever get it to roll and close. So that's perfect.
Okay.
Now, dip your fingertips back into the water. Shake off any extra there. And now, using just that first digit of your finger, put it right down in the middle of the row and push with the tops of your fingers forward and the bottoms of your fingers back. Yep. Tops forward, bottoms back. Tops forward, bottoms back. Beautiful.
And it needs to come all the way down.
No,
too,
it
right?
really, no, it doesn't
No?
matter.
Okay.
That's really nice.
Okay.
That's beautiful. Now, for this size roll, we can choose 1 or 2 ingredients. Pull that whole thing down a little closer to the bottom of your mat.
This.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Perfect. Now, with your thumbs under the mat and your fingers kind of on top of the crab, right, start to bring it up and over. Exactly. Yep. Perfect. See how that seaweed's meeting the rice now?
Uh-huh.
Now you'll let that flap fold over and kind of pull it back. You'll hold this, right, and pull it back, right. Exactly.
Okay.
Now raise the flap up and just roll it right through. Yep. That's it. Now give it a little squeeze and turn it out. Now we're going to flip it over so that our seam is actually on the bottom. So grabbing at the top edges and flipping over. Yep. Perfect.
Okay.
Now, just as with the last one, we can use 1 or 2 ingredients here. Just as we did before, pull that a little closer to the bottom of the mat. There you go. Perfect. Now, with your thumbs under the mat, your fingers on top of the avocado, bring that seaweed up and over. Yep. And then when you feel it sort of meet itself, yep, just like so. Now bring that flap over and compress it, yep, from one side to the other with your compressing hand. There you go. Perfect. Now raise that flap up and just roll it on straight through. That's it. A gentle squeeze and turn it out. Perfect. So now we'll do a fat roll, which
Okay.
begins in the same way, shiny side down. Right. Fingertips wet. And we're going to add rice, but this time we're going to leave our uncoated, our unrice strip right there on the right side. Uh-huh.
Okay.
And because we're going to go from top to bottom, you can use a little more rice than you've used in the last 2. This is a big roll. This is the one where we can use as many ingredients as we want. So you can be a little more heavy-handed with the rice.
Okay.
Because we really do want to cover it from the top to the bottom. I think that's perfect.
Okay.
Yep, now you can re-wrap your fingertips and going right down right in the middle of that, pushing half to the top and half to the bottom. Now you have to decide, do I want this to be seaweed on the outside or seaweed on the inside? Because really it's up to you.
Seaweed on the outside.
Okay, so all you'll have to do is rotate it 90 degrees to put that seam on the top.
Okay.
Get a little sticky?
Sticking a
There we
little
go.
bit. Okay.
Now you can add as many ingredients as you like right to the middle of that rice. Using your fingers to kind of hold that crab still and bring that up over the top, right? Yep, and as it comes over and meets itself, then we'll compress it just as we've done the others, gently compressing it, yep. And now we'll raise that flap and roll it on through. There you go.
Okay.
Give it a little gentle squeeze and it's ready to turn out. That's a nice fat roll.
Awesome.
Beautiful. now we have mastered the art of rolling sushi, and we've got quite a few things made. And we're going to finish up this last roll, and then we're going to show you exactly how to cut these, finish them with a little sauce, a little garnish, and then we're going to get down to the best part, which is eating them. All right. So the first thing you're going to do before you cut is dip your knife in this bowl, in the same bowl of water we used for our fingertips when we were rolling.
Okay.
Yep. Now turn the knife up and let it run down the cutting edge. Perfect. Now take a roll, any roll, right in the middle. Now I want you to cut it first right in the center. Long motions, perfect. Now place one half on top of the other, or in front of the other, I should say, perfect. And now cut those together into thirds. Perfect. There you go. Perfect. So we have cooked our rice, we've prepped our ingredients to go inside, we've rolled several different kinds of sushi, we cut it, we garnished it with some sauce and some herbs and some sprinkles and some crunchies, and now we have a little ginger, a little soy, a little wasabi, and I think it's time to eat. What do you think?
Try it out.
Yep. All right, let's dig in.
My name is Alicia. I asked a question about sushi on Relish's Facebook page, and now I have a chef in my pocket.